All right, I got time for one more song, and I guess you probably know I'm going to play this song called Bubbles Up. And so I got to tell you, that was the first idea that Jimmy sent me with the homework. And I just was kind of blown away by the idea of a diver underwater trying to see the surface and watching the bubbles go, or a rescue plane looking for a ship, looking for the bubbles coming up. Because I work, more than anything else I do, I work with first responders and combat veterans struggling with the effects of PTSD. And that's become my favorite work I do in the world. And I've met the most wonderful people besides y'all. So I was thinking when Jimmy sent me that idea, I thought, I'm going to use what I've learned doing this work. Not because I thought Jimmy needed any help from me, but he did need help writing this song. He had told me so. I never thought he needed anybody's help writing songs, but he reached out, so. And it was an honor. So, I just sat down and I thought, it's got to be a waltz. I could see that album cover, Living and Dying in 3/4 time, in my head. And I said, it's got to be 3/4 time. And when I sent him my first draft of it, I love it. He sent me a text that said, wow, like 3 exclamation points. He said, Bubbles Up's going to be great. He said, I'm going to save those other ideas like little pralines on my pillow. So it's like, never got a sweeter message from a co-songwriter. So I'll do this one and leave y'all to have a party tonight and celebrate each other, songs, and sunshine, and colorful. And one of the things, I think Jimmy Buffett's the greatest blues artist ever because he reminds us of the blue of the sky and the blue of the ocean. And it's a different kind of blues. It's the blues that makes you happy. So this song might not make you so happy today, but just think of it as something he wanted to leave behind, I guess. When this world starts reeling from that pressure drop feeling, just treading water these days, there's a way to feel better. You're well set to weather the storms till the sun shines again. When your compass is spinning and you're lost on the way, like a leaf in the wind. Friend, hear me when I say, bubbles up, they will point you towards home. No matter how deep or how far you roam, they will show you the surface, the plot and the purpose. So when the journey gets long, just know that you are loved. There is light up above, and joy, there is always enough. Bubbles up. To my friends who are jolly when melancholy knocks, sometimes they let her in. They sit and share stories of flops and of glories. Lord, it ain't half as bad as the bends. Sometimes living is a struggle, multiply, double. But they love it too much for the party to end. Oh, bubbles up, they will point you toward home. No matter how deep or how far you roam, and they will show you the surface, the plot and the purpose. So when the journey gets long, just know that you are loved. There is light up above. Joy, there is always enough. Bubbles up. Hey, let's pop a cork to the rough and the right, to the bright blazing day and the sweet starry night. Bubbles up, they will point us towards home. No matter how deep or how far you roam, they will show you the surface and the plot and the purpose. So when the journey gets long, just know that you're loved. There is light up above. And joy is always enough. Bubbles up. Bubbles up. Y'all are beautiful. Thank you so much. Celebrate one of the best lives ever lived with joy. Bubbles up, y'all. Peace. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, if you weren't a Will Kimbrough fan before, you definitely are now. Will Kimbrough, everybody.